Hello, everybody. Hello to you all. Shout out to C Chimes, who I happen to see. You know, sometimes I just see people in the comments. I get lucky. I come on, I see somebody saying, shout out, please. And I'm able to provide that service. That's what I do. I hope you had a great weekend. And I hope my wife, Jennifer, is giving me the thumbs up from across the room. Go give a shout, Jennifer. Woo! That wasn't even loud enough. I don't even think the mic picked it up. But anyway, she's here, giving me the okay signal now. We weren't sure. I hadn't tested the mic. I just plugged the mic in for this game, and I hadn't tested it out. Didn't know if it would work. I mean, generally it works, but I always like to test it. I like to be double sure that everything is ready to go. Oh, somebody barely heard you. They could hear you. Shout out to Professor Hawthorne. Are you an actual professor? Are you back at school? Are you doing remote? Are you doing in person? No matter what, this week is for you. This week is for the students. This week is for the teachers. This week is for the alumni. This week is for everybody. As you can see, we've all done school one way or another. But we thought it would be fun to do this kind of twist on the back-to-school game and make it a little bit more fun and entertainment trivia rather than like a school quiz. Although we will have something like that later this week. And of course, folks, if you're here right now and you looked at the push notification that we sent before you got here, then you know already that you're getting 3 free rejoins. Yeah, it's a surprise second chance week. We only like 3 weeks ago, we had our last second chance week. We're already doing it again. We're going to be loading you up with free rejoins all week long. So keep coming back. You're going to earn rejoins for every game you play. Of course, I'm going to repeat all this information in just about 20 seconds when we begin, but I sure do appreciate all of you coming here, participating in this game, and being part of the Swagbucks Live community. It means a lot, especially over these last 5 months. Can't believe it's been 5 months, but it means so much to me to see the numbers here, to see you commenting, to see the support that we've been giving, that you've been giving us, to me and to Jennifer as well. So let's start the game. Welcome back to School Week. It's a collection of games designed to make you look back fondly on school. Here at Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. I'm your proctor, Hal, keeping the time as I administer the tests. And here's a look at what awaits you if you're able to ace this test. Yes, our grand prize is $1,000. And when you correctly answer all 10 of my multiple choice trivia questions, all about educational programming for kids, you'll win your share of it. In this game, you'll also earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. If you don't stick around until after the game to claim them, though, you won't get to keep them. So do that. You got to claim them after the game. And of course, as always, those of you who win the game today, you will get your bonus SB credited to you automatically. This is also a second chance week, which means you're getting 3 free rejoins just for showing up today. And you'll have those credited before tomorrow's game. So come back all week long and earn 3 free rejoins for each game you play. All you have to do is show up and be there for the fun. You may now open your exam books and begin right after I get rid of the comments so I can ask you your warm-up. Here is question number 1. What is Bill Nye's nickname? Is he the science guy, the math guy, or the grammar guy? Have you watched his PBS show? What kind of guy is Bill Nye? Bill Nye is a Cornell graduate who worked as a mechanical engineer for Boeing before pursuing a career as a performer and dedicating his career to educating us all as Bill Nye, the science guy. That's what he is. 97% of you getting that one right. Still active, even though he's not, doesn't have a television program anymore. He's still out there speaking. He's on TikTok. He's all over social media, sharing cool science experiments and dropping science knowledge on everybody. I already see people rejoining the game who got out or who got here late. And of course, it's second chance week. You're getting 3 free rejoins. You might as well burn one in this game. No big deal there. Let us move on to the bonus SB. I got a bonus SB if you can correctly answer question number 2. Here it is. Near and far is explained on Sesame Street by which blue Muppet? Is it Big Bird, Grover, or Elmo? Who teaches us what near and far is? Which blue Muppet? There's a hint for you. Even during quarantine, he was breaking down spatial relationships around his apartment, just like he's been doing for decades. I'm talking about the super cuddly Grover! Grover! That is the answer. Near, far. That's what he teaches. Of course, Elmo and Big Bird, both great Muppets, great parts of the Sesame Street cast, but neither of them are blue. There was another hint in there. I said blue Muppet. Big Bird is yellow and Elmo is red. So that means that 19% of you need to rejoin, and already most of you have done that. Over 3/4 of you that got out, right back in. That is what I like to see. And the majority of you doing it for free. Again, knowing you're getting free rejoins just for playing this game. We have over 22,000 people still in it to win it, by which I mean the grand prize. So let's move on to question number 3. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What type of vehicle takes you from Mr. Rogers' home to the neighborhood of make-believe? Is it a biplane, a submarine, or a trolley? What is that vehicle? When I was a kid, I dreamed of one day owning a house where I could lay a bunch of tracks so that I could welcome Mr. Rogers' magical trolley into my home. It's the trolley. It's the neighborhood trolley. That ding ding. That is the answer. 96% of you getting that one right. You remember the trolley. Well, I think the trolley still lives on in Daniel Tiger's neighborhood. If anybody out there is a kid who watches it, or if you're a very young child who somehow stumbled onto a phone and is playing this game, let me know if you've seen the trolley in Daniel Tiger's neighborhood. All right, let's move on to a bonus SB in question number 4. Here it is. Which of these children's shows was geared towards science? Was it Square One, 3-2-1 Contact, or Julie's Green Room? One of these was what I would call a science show for kids. In the 80s, this was the show you watched to get a better understanding of scientific principles and how they were applied in the real world. I'm talking about 3-2-1 Contact is the answer to the question. 63% of you getting that one right. Well done, but that means 37% of you gone, 24% going with Square One. That was a math show that had Math Man in it and Math Net. I remember that show coming out. I enjoyed it a great deal. And Julie's Green Room, not science specific. Not a science-specific show. But hey, 63% of you, that ain't bad. And already the people out, most of you back in. We're still over 18,800 people who have a shot at that grand prize. Maybe you're not remembering some of these shows if you're getting them out, or you didn't watch them, but I was hoping maybe you had a kid who did. That's okay, though. That's okay. There's still plenty of bonus SB to be won if you are not in it for the grand prize anymore. In fact, I have 1 bonus SB if you can correctly answer question number 5. Here it is. Wishbone brought literature to life through what kind of animal? Was Wishbone a fish, a cat, or a dog? What kind of animal was Wishbone? Now, when I was in college, I worked at a PBS store of knowledge, the WHYY store of knowledge in the Willow Grove Mall to be specific, and Wishbone was everywhere. People loved experiencing great books through that little Jack Russell Terrier. He's a dog. Wishbone's a little dog. He was Robin Hood. He was Don Quixote. They brought books to life using a little dog, and people loved Wishbone. Loved him. Loved him. 77% of you know who Wishbone is. Was it the same dog that was on Frasier? I don't think it was. Could have been. They're both equally cute. And hey, 23% of you got out. I already see half of you back in. That is what I like to see. We're still over 16,500, over 25,000 in the game total. Plenty of bonus SB on the way for you, including 1 bonus SB if you can correctly answer question number 6. Here it is. Which children's show had a segment where kids would give book recommendations? Is it Ask the Storybots, Reading Rainbow, or Ready, Jet, Go? Had a segment where kids would recommend books to you. Kids just like us appeared at the end of every episode for this show, talking about actual books you could get from your local library. But don't take my word for it. Reading Rainbow was the show. That is the show I'm talking about. 97% of you getting that one right. Well done. That's what I like to see. You're flying high like a butterfly in the sky. In fact, you're flying twice as high. Take a look. They're recommending books on Reading Rainbow. All right, let's move on to a bonus SB if you can correctly answer question number 7. Here it is. Which children's show featured 4 Oscar winners in its cast? Was it The Electric Company, Zoom, or The New Zoo Review? 4 different Oscar winners on one show. What kid show was that? Rita Moreno, Mel Brooks, and a young Morgan Freeman and Irene Cara, who was a Best Song winner, were cast members of this 1970s show from the Children's Television Workshop. I am, of course, talking about The Electric Company. And 79% of you getting that one right. You were able to turn it on. And you could bring us the power. Yeah, that's the theme song to that show. They tried to reboot it a couple times, but nothing comes close to that original with Easy Reader, played by Morgan Freeman. Spidey, Spider-Man, Mel Brooks, I think was in every episode of that show. Landmark Children's Television. Landmark Children's Television. For kids a little bit older than Sesame Street. You're supposed to graduate to Electric Company from Sesame Street. Already half the people out, back in. Still almost 14,000 of you vying for a piece of that $1,000 grand prize. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Let us move on to a bonus SB in question number 8. Here it is. Sherry Lewis hosted a children's show along with her puppet friend who went by what name? Is it Rack of Lamb, Lamb Chop, or Chuck Woolery? Who is Sherry Lewis's puppet friend? For decades, Sherry Lewis and her ovine pal entertained and educated children through a series of different shows like Lamb Chop's Play Along, Lamb Chop is the answer. I can't really do the voice. That's a Sherry Lewis original. And of course, her daughter now is Lamb Chop's friend and guardian. So she's appearing with Lamb Chop on all these shows. But I loved Lamb Chop when I was a kid. I bet most of you did too. Pretty much everybody got that one right. That's what I like to see. Let us move on to a bonus SB in our second to last question. It's question number 9. Mrs. Frizzle is the driver of what mystical vehicle? Is it the magic school bus, the fantastical school balloon, or the forbidden school scooter? What does Mrs. Frizzle drive? This show, based on a series of children's books and resurrected by Netflix in 2017, features Mrs. Frizzle taking children on the best field trips of their lives in the Magic School Bus. The Magic School Bus is the answer. 13,670 of you have made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. But first, you know what to do. It's back to school week. Let's get the classrooms nice and big online. That's what we can do here in this game. We can all go back to school together. Tell your friends and family about the game. Post to social media with the hashtag SBLive. Include your share link and, of course, the special code that goes along with it. Because when people sign up with your link and enter the code, you'll get a free rejoin. Just click Get More Rejoins in the main menu of this app. Now, folks, for tomorrow's game, oh, this is exciting. We are going to ask you all about high school movies. And I bet at least one of your favorites will be in there. So join us at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, and get 3 free rejoins just for showing up and answering questions about some teen movies all about high school. I love this artwork too. Shout out to our design department. Now, before we get to the final question, I have a great opportunity for those of you out there who like money. I'm guessing that's all of you. If you want a fun way to get into investing, try Stash. When you set up your account, you'll get 3,000 SB. When you deposit your first $5, Stash will add another $5 to your account. So you're making money to be smart with the money you already have. And then you're getting money to make money with that money. It's just, I could say money a million more times, but I think you get how great this is. This is for US players only, but you have to be joining Stash for the first time. So those of you out there who are using Stash, you already know how great it is. For the rest of you, it's time to get on it and earn 3,000 SB just for checking it out. Folks, we have 13,701 of you vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 25,000 of you are here and ready to earn some bonus SB total. I will give you each one bonus SB if you can correctly answer the final question of this game. It's question number 10. Here it is. Which kids show teaches you Spanish? Is it Dora the Explorer, Barney and Friends, or Peppa Pig? It's a bilingual show. Do you know which one I'm talking about? As she looks around and learns about her world with the companionship of her monkey Boots, she will repeat phrases in Spanish to help you learn them. She's Dora the Explorer. Soy Dora! 13,397 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize. Well done, my friends. Each of you picking up 8 SB, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Exotic Leo, you have exotically earned a grand prize today. Stephen Guzzo, you went for the Guzzo on this one. Sort of like Gusto, but it's your particular version of it. You are a winner as well. And the Big Dog Fan 3, you either like St. Bernard's or you are rooting for Roman Reigns wherever he goes. Congratulations to you and all of our grand prize winners. And hey, those of you who earned bonus SB throughout the game, congratulations to you too. I hope you click that claim button so you can add them to your account. And then everybody take your SB and redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, literally hundreds of other places. Folks, thanks for playing along with us today. Tomorrow, come back for our high school movies game and earn 3 free rejoins for doing it. This has been Swagbucks Live. Class dismissed.